Hey everybody, welcome to Sports Check. Today we're talking the new Big Ten, Aaron Murray's ring, and a little NBA playoffs with a side of Charles Ramsey. Let's do it. This is your Sports Check. What's up, world? Feeling happy today? No, you're not. Well, you're not Tom Brady at the Kentucky Derby happy. However, Brady's elation can't quite compare to the relief Big Ten fans must have felt when the conference dropped their Leaders and Legends division names. But it was such a good idea! Like the Shake Weight, and NFL Europe, and building New Orleans. When the Big Ten first announced the unique division names, it met with some skepticism. But what made it worse was the unparalleled lack of success the Big Ten continued to have under the new names. Fact is, the Big Ten, 11, or soon to be 13, hasn't won a major championship in the last decade. Besides Indiana's men's soccer title this year, you'd have to go back all the way to Michigan's softball title in 2005. Commissioner Jim Delaney defended the decision, saying that the league didn't have great options to begin with. Great defense! No need to do what literally everybody else is doing. Who does that? My favorite part of the story, though, is Delaney's quote in January about the negative reaction and the potential changes.
I don't take umbrage to negative reaction. I don't necessarily change when I hear it. I think on the other hand, we said we would test market it, and we have for a couple of years. Now we have the opportunity to look at it again.
Translation? I think that people really, truly like the names. I don't put much stock in negative reactions. But we were just testing it out, and yeah, we're gonna change it. Mr. Delaney should have paid attention to the lesson we all learned as kids. When you feel like being different, follow the crowd. To quote one great racing legend, if you're not first, you're last. And that doesn't apply to everything, but I think it should apply in the case of championship rings. Last week, Georgia quarterback Aaron Murray posted a photo of his ring celebrating Georgia's SEC East championship. He did this via the internet, and it's wrong. It's incredibly, blatantly, horribly wrong. Who celebrates divisions? The Clippers and baseball teams? Exactly. But the pros don't give out rings, just $1 million checks. A few college football teams have done this recently, but I wish they'd just give it up. The first championship rings to ever be made for players by the team were for the New York Giants, who were the NFL champs in 1922. It's been synonymous with champions ever since, but getting rings for division winners looks like you might be reaching. Biting, nibbling, and that's not a good look. Georgia has a rich football tradition and the third most championships in the conference. Why they're celebrating second is puzzling to say the least. But it's become the theme for Mark Richt's tenure with the Bulldogs. A 2-4 SEC championship record and no Crystal trophies make you think Richt will take anything he can get at this point. Look, folks, there's nothing wrong with reveling in an accomplishment, but when you do too much, you end up looking needy. Or like this.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah, baby! I'm the champ!
Okay, in the last few days, you might say I've been influenced by one Charles Ramsey.
Dead giveaway.
He's the hero behind the capture of Ariel Castro, a man who held several women captive in Ohio for nearly a decade. But once again, his interview nearly overshadowed the great news. And now, of course, there's a song out. But it's so funky. So I've allotted us all 10 seconds of dance time. And go.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. My neighbor got big testicles cause we see this dude every day. We eat ribs with this dude.
We had ribs, man! Ribs.
But we didn't have a clue that that girl was in that house. She said, please help me get out. Dead giveaway, dead giveaway, dead giveaway, dead giveaway, dead giveaway, dead giveaway, dead giveaway.
Alrighty then, but believe it or not, I actually figured out a practical application for this song, so follow along. At one point or another, every series in the second round of the NBA playoffs has been tied, but there are little clues in the first couple of games that let us know how they'll end up. I call them dead giveaways. Starting in the East, Miami and Chicago's series started abruptly as the Bulls took a Game 1 upset. Then what happened? All the Bulls fans forgot how much they need Derrick Rose to get past the defending champs, and he wouldn't even come back after game 1.
They're giving away.
The Heat then proceeded to host a running of the Bulls in reverse to the tune of 37 points. Bulls have enough talent and coaching to make this series difficult, but without number 1, they're just a bump in the road. Something similar went down in New York as the Knicks and Pacers also found themselves in a 1-1 tie. Indiana pulled the game 1 upset by being the most physical team, but New York fought back and shut down the Pacers for a blowout game 2 win. The Knicks seized the momentum of the series, and that plus the return of Amari Stoudemire bodes well for New York down low.
They're giving away.
Amari's presence lowers the Pacers' advantage in the paint, something they need to counteract that long-range New York attack. New York should win this series in 6, but something tells me it's going to get pushed to 7 games. Russell Westbrook's injury blew the West wide open. Despite that, OKC still has enough pieces to make a run. But they won't. Here's why. The hole left by Westbrook hasn't been consistently filled in the 6 games since his injury. No one's stepping up! Well, for more than a game. Rudolph can't pull this sled all by himself, you know. Why is Derek Fisher your second leading scorer? Derek Fisher has surgeries older than you. And I'm supposed to believe a team like that is going to go into Memphis and handle business? Yeah, no. In 2 games at home, starters Thapasov Alosha and Serge Ibaka combined for just 14 points and 7 rebounds on average. I'm thinking that's
They're giving away.
The Spurs-Warriors series has blown me away more than any other. San Antonio should be going up to Oakland down 0-2, but thanks to 4 minutes of pixie dust, they can rally on the road. Problem is, each game the Warriors front court drops 65 points on them in their own house. Like someone who walks into your home and slaps your mother. With buckets? Not to mention they did so while only shooting 30% overall from 3. Do the Spurs expect them to waver now in front of their home crowd?
They're giving away.
The series could go either way. I hate when people say that, but I'm giving the edge to the Warriors. They earned the home court, and now it's their series to lose. Alright everybody, that's the show. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment below the video on Facebook or YouTube. And a special shout out to all the moms out there this weekend. Hi Mom! So, until next time, I'm Seth Hagan, and this has been your Sports Check. Later. Oh. And before I forget, turns out you can actually be happier than Tom Brady at the Kentucky Derby. Enjoy.
This is a giant. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the winter fish. Ah!